Hey there, it's Pete with GCI Turf. I hope you're having a great day today. And I get emails. It can range anywhere from, depending on the time of the year, 2 a week and up to 10 a week. I've gotten 10 a week before. And the email kind of goes like this: hey, we watch your YouTube channel, yada yada yada. We got this product, we got this fertilizer, we got this piece of equipment, we got this, we got that, whatever it may be. We want to collaborate with you and give you a link, and then we'll send you the product. You make a video on it, give us a good review, and right there, that's where I hit the delete button all the time. When they say, give me a good review in trade for, I hit the delete button. I don't even look at it. So if you're one of those folks that want to send me a product or whatever, here's your little upfront advice: don't ever ask me to give you a good review, because if you do, I'm going to delete your email. But what's in this box right here was a little bit different. I got an email from this company, direct from the owner, and they said one of your viewers recommended we contact you. So meaning one of you that watched my videos contacted this company and said, hey, check out Pete, yada yada. And so that's how I got hooked up with this company. Y'all been doing a lot of walking lately. I need to walk a little bit myself. I'm too tired, too lazy. So name of the company is Mosquito Sniper System, mosquitosnipersystem.com, and I went to their website, clicked on their About Us, and when I read their About Us, I immediately knew. Of course, I looked at the product. I haven't even opened it. Okay, I haven't opened the box yet. I'm gonna open it in front of you. But I kind of looked at the product, watched a few of the videos. Looks like a very promising product. Looks really cool, somewhat unique on the market, and I thought it would come in handy to a bunch of DIY folks. So that was the first reason I looked at it. Second reason is I clicked on their About Us page, and come to find out the wife is a nurse. Hooray for nurses! I love nurses. They save lives. They were very instrumental in my son's, the things he's got going on with his bones, and a nurse saved my son's life when he went into cardiac arrest. And this was several years ago, about 9 years ago, when we almost lost my son. He went into cardiac arrest, and things went south very quickly. The hospital room filled up with people very quickly, and a nurse took immediate action, and she did the things to my son that needed to be done immediately that helped save his life. So I am incredibly grateful to nurses. My wife, before she went full-time with GCI, was a registered nurse. So I'm no stranger to nurses. I love them. Number two, the husband is law enforcement, LEO, and you know how I am with law enforcement officers. Absolutely 100% got my respect and support. And those two things right there, I said, I'm gonna try this out and see what it's about, make a video on it, and hopefully if I try it out and I like the product and I say, hey, it's a good product, I hope they sell out. You understand what I'm telling you? I'm all about small business, and this is a mom and pop small business. Just, I think, to my knowledge, it's just the two of them. So if anything in this video you like, blow their website up. Just blow it up. Buy so many of them that they can't even hardly keep up. That's just the I absolutely love seeing small business thrive. So I know I'm going off on a tangent here, but in case you don't know how to respond to law enforcement if you ever get pulled over, those of you that your mom and dad never taught you how to do this, let me teach you right quick. So blue lights pop up behind you, you get pulled over for whatever. Show the man or the woman the utmost respect. Yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes sir, no sir. Answer all their questions as truthfully as you can. If he asks to see your license, you respect him and you give them the license and registration and all that. I realize there's bad cops out there. Okay, I get that. But the overwhelming majority do not fit in that group. They are here to protect and serve, and I assure you they're probably wanting to get out of your hair as much as you want them out of your hair. If you are concealed carry, as I am, whenever I get pulled, which isn't often, I have been pulled a few times here and there, but the way I proceed with that is I will go ahead and take my driver's license, registration out, and my concealed carry license. I will stick both hands out the window as the officer is approaching, and I will present my concealed carry license on top of my driver's license, so he or she can see that. That's the first thing they see. Okay, I want them to know I am armed. Okay, when the officer comes to the window, I'll always say, Mr. Officer, Ms. Officer, I have a concealed weapon on my person. It is on my right hip. It is concealed inside the waistband, and it is loaded. And if I have any other firearms in the car, I'll let them know exactly where they are and precisely what they are, and the condition of the gun, whether it's chambered or not. And might get some rain here. And I will then proceed to say, ma'am, sir, what do you want me to do? How would you like to proceed with this? So that I put the ball in their court, let them decide if they want to take me out of the car and disarm me, or if they want me to just sit in the car and keep my hands on the steering wheel, whatever it is. But in my neck of the woods, if that happens around here, 99% of the time the officer's going to say, all right, appreciate you letting me know, and that's it. I'm sure there's some parts in the country where the officer might freak out over that, but luckily, thankfully, I don't live anywhere like that. So the moral of that story is, show the officer respect, treat him with dignity, and let them know that officer is in charge of the situation. Okay, you the one who got pulled. You're the one that potentially broke the law. So the ball's in their court now. So I just wanted to throw that out there, just in case somebody didn't or wasn't aware of the steps you need to take when you get pulled. So I hope that helps out, especially you kids. If there's any kids watching and you're getting ready to be driving and your mom and your daddy ain't told you that yet, Papa Pete just told you. Okay, so you respect the law when they pull you over. You understand? Okay, sprayer. Let's open this bad boy and let's see what we got here. I really need to sharpen my knife. It is dull. Alright, cool little baggie with stuff in it. A second baggie. That's right, they sent me two different ones. Okay, this one, this particular one is made for a flow zone. I had them send me one for a flow zone. So I'm not, this video is going to be long anyway. So I'm not going to use the flow zone one, but the concept will work the same. Okay, it either comes with a supplied pump sprayer like so. I think that's like a 2 gallon, maybe a gallon and a half. It's 2 gallons, and this goes with this, that goes with that. But if you don't want that set up, you can use a flow zone. I think they have like a bunch of them for a bunch of different sprayers, a bunch of different type sprayers. So that's the flow zone. It'll work the same. The concept will be the same, but I got one because I got flow zone. So pretty intuitive here. I've put enough sprayers together in my time that I know that goes right down in here, and you screw that on, and then the wand end goes right here like so, and you screw that on. Alright, now let's look at the good stuff. It comes with a sticker. Comes with, okay. Comes with this cord right here, and you know what? I've already screwed up. So I can see where this is going. You'll take the wand back off like that. And then this is going to fit right on the end of your blower like so. And then they send a clamp, so you can clamp this thing down. Okay, so really simple. It comes with a little band you can strap the hose to. And then on the end, the thing just clamps onto the end like that right there. Of course, that may not be exactly how it's supposed to go. I don't read instructions, but this looks right. All right, for this example, I'm gonna use straight up water. It's getting ready to rain. I don't want to be spraying any insecticides, and plus I don't have any gear on, so let me go get some water. I'll be right back. All right, so the you do without the wand, and it screws right onto the end here. This is a very simple setup. I mean, extremely simple. And I'm gonna pump it up so we get some pressure. What you do, you just put the gun, the spray gun in the handle so you can carry it around. Let's do this. Oh boy. Hey, now I like it now. So I know somebody's going to ask, why do you need the blower? Well, you need that pressure because most time mosquitoes hide under the leaf blade and up in the bush. So you need pressure and force to get the material or the chemical inside the bush or under the leaves. Aphids, they hang out under the leaves on crepe myrtles, things like that. Of course, Japanese beetles don't. They're all over everything, but a lot of your bugs will be inside the canopy of the bush, so you need to be able to penetrate that. And whenever you're doing this type of application, you always want to spray like in circles, okay? That way you get good coverage. I like this thing now. And again, in case you missed it earlier, this is straight water. Let's see if we can get up in the top of this Jap maple. Absolutely no problem doing that. This right here is a lace Cap Hydrangea. That's pretty good size. It's really pretty right now. And you could actually mix in something like Flora Green or some type of a nutrient for your plant while you're actually doing a insecticide application. But these are big leaves, big bushy leaves. Let's see how it moves those around. So I see one caution you would want to take if you're using something like this on blooming type plants that put off a flower. You want to watch the power of your blower because you could easily blow the blooms off. I just kind of happened to pick up on that. Now, you know, my crepe myrtles over here on the side, they're really big. They're easily 20 foot tall. And of course, the stronger the blower you have, the higher that's going to be able to reach. But I got my little Ego battery blower, and let's just see how high I can reach with that on my crepe myrtles. See all those Japanese beetles flying off. I really need to get out here and spray those things. So the one thing I noticed right off the bat is holding the blower up like that for long periods of time. Obviously that's gonna be painful after a while. I think if I were using this particular setup, I would want a backpack blower. That way I'm only holding a tube up in a handle like my Echo. This thing will mount right to the Echo the same way and blow considerably harder than this as well. I think the optimum setup for this, if I were just doing perimeter plants and smaller bushes and that kind of thing, I would probably want my flow zone on my back and something like this, a handheld blower. That way I wouldn't have to stop and pump this up. You know, the flow zone is battery powered, so I just hit the button, squeeze the trigger, and squeeze that trigger right there, and I'm good to go. So I think this is a good backdrop right here. Let me try to give you a good view of what this thing does. Boy, I like that. Oh my goodness, I like this. Let me try a different backdrop, see if this is any better or any worse. So to be completely straightforward, they did send me this. I did not pay for it with my own money, so you can take it for what it's worth. But I think the thing works incredibly good. It is very minimal. It's not a lot of moving parts to it. It doesn't look like there's much that can break on it. I think it's made pretty well. It's, you know, basically all plastic, but as long as you don't hit this tip on anything, I don't think you would ever have an issue with it. It seems to be pretty sturdy plastic, but like I said, if you drop it, it's plastic, you're gonna break it. So you know, the name of the game there is don't drop it. And again, I like this setup. It's not too bad, but I believe I really would like the backpack blower setup, and you know, it'd be nice to have a battery powered sprayer with the backpack setup, but of course you can't put both those on your back. Well, I mean, you can. They make, you know, these things. I think Steel makes one, and a few other companies make one, but they're $600 or $700. And this setup right here is extremely cheap. Matter of fact, Mosquito Sniper, if you guys are watching, I think this is underpriced. I think you should be charging more for it. It's literally that cheap. I'm not talking about cheap as in the way it's made. I'm talking about cheap as in how much you pay for it. I think you guys should charge more for this, because it's really nice. It's really good. It works really, really nice. But again, I think my ideal setup would be flow zone on the back, and this blower right here. If I were doing smaller plants that I didn't have to get up real high. If I did have to get up real high, I would rather have my Echo, my big Echo backpack blower, and something like this, or a smaller handheld battery sprayer, and that would actually be the cat's meow. I mean, if you had a small battery powered hand sprayer that you didn't have to pump, and then had your bigger backpack blower on your back, You can reach up high into trees, and you can do down low, and all kind of things. And you know the drill. I'll link this up in the description below. And I didn't get a coupon code or nothing like that, because I don't want to make any money off of it. I just want to help support this small business. And again, I hope they sell out of them. I hope they're so busy after this video that they can't even stop and use the bathroom. Okay, burn their website up, make them go out of stock on them, buy as many of them as you possibly can, for 3 reasons. 1, it's a great product and you'll get a lot of use out of it. Number 2, it is a nurse owned business and a law enforcement owned business, and we need to support them, support small business in any kind of way that we can. So as always, I appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch. I'll check you later. And hey, I'm about to spray all my crepe myrtles with some insecticide to smoke off these jack beetles I still got hanging around. And I'll use this setup with my big backpack blower and show you how I do that. So that video will be coming here real soon.